Day 30. Holy smokes. Happy day 30. Moderation with Mare. Any mountains high enough. Exciting news. We have merch coming. I know I said it before, but we actually got the design. And so I will be ordering some soon, and I will be the only person that has it. Maybe one other person. Today was a reset day. It was a reset day. I get to go to Hawaii on Wednesday, and to Kauai specifically, and I can feel the healing that's going to happen there, the start of it. And so it felt like a really deep reset. I kind of just went inside today, did laundry, puttered around, took some time to just really kind of try to reset. I mean, y'all have been listening, or maybe you haven't, but the energy for the last few weeks has been a little bit heavy. And there's been a lot of talk about being really tired, or it feeling really heavy, and all those things are true, but also what is true is that it doesn't last. And it comes in ebbs and flows and waves. And if you're into astrology at all, the moon sign, your moon sign is how you experience life emotionally. And so whenever it's your moon sign, there's always a little bit more. So astrology works in 6 months cycles. So the end of July, the 7th month correlates with the first month. For second month anyway, it's Aquarius. So I'm an Aquarius moon, and it will be a full moon in Aquarius. And so there's not a surprise that there's been more emotional stuff coming up for me, especially Aquarius is a lot about systems. So the systems in which I feel my emotions and allow myself to express need to change. And really noticing a lot in relation with my mom lately about how much of her habits or her teachings are just simply not mine. And so they feel heavy to carry, or perhaps were parts of myself that I thought were true and they're not. And it's a really interesting thing to witness something that has felt normal your whole life, or something that you've carried your whole life, and really realize that that's actually nothing to do with the true essence of who you are. And when you can begin to extricate yourself from that, it's really powerful. I did have a conversation with my mom about emotions, and she mentioned that her home wasn't emotionally that safe, or like the emotions weren't encouraged, which I think is very common of that baby boomer generation. My grandparents were all part of the war, and so in many ways she was able to break certain things, but emotional safety was not one of them. And so learning to feel and express the wide breadth of emotions that I do have has been a lifelong challenge for me. But the more I come to myself, the more I just love it. I love being able to feel. It is close to being alive. And the beautiful thing about emotion is that it ends. It is emotion. So rather, whether it's bliss or joy or grief or sadness or whatever it is, it moves when you let it. And so a lot of the last few weeks have felt like just giving myself permission to feel heavy, and to feel the weight of perhaps what I've been carrying this whole time. And so stepping away from that idea that, my emotions aren't welcome, or that my home is a place where, there's control. Always control is not something that's true for me. I like freedom. A good friend once reminded me that I have a very wild heart, and I hold that close because it means a lot to me to have a wild heart. A wild heart to me is unconquerable, and doesn't mean it doesn't get beat up, but the essence of it is always free. So thanks for sticking with me for 30 days. Holy smokes. Any mountains high enough. Let's go.